Today, in this video, we are going to talk about magnetic monopoles. Normal magnets have both north and the south pole, and these magnets are called dipoles. Magnetic monopoles only exist hypothetically as an elementary charged particle, as magnets with only either north or south poles. There are ways to create magnetic monopoles. Creating it from quasi-particles that resemble magnetic monopoles is one such way. Quasi-particles is a physical concept which treats elementary excitation in solids and they do not contain matter. Using application of condensed matter to create long thin magnets on lattice, then separating the north and south poles very far apart so that it appears as if it is a magnetic monopole when measuring. But in this case, the magnet itself is still a magnetic dipole, and not the magnetic monopole that is still hypothetical, since it is only a part that is measurable that makes it seem like a monopole. Another way to create the hypothetical magnetic monopole is to modify the theory of electromagnetism that allows magnetic monopoles to exist, hypothesizing that magnetic charges exist. Adding this will make our electromagnetism symmetric, but this is all theoretical since magnetic charge do not actually exist. Till today, magnetic monopoles are a hypothetical particle because it was never really found or discovered throughout the years. In 1931, Paul Dirac hypothesized that if magnetic monopoles were to exist, all electric charges in the universe would be quantized. He predicted the existence of this particle, but we all know for a fact that it has not been found or discovered yet. Although we already know that electric charges are quantized. In 1973, a balloon-based cosmic experiment led by Buford Price discovered a reading that was consistent with magnetic monopoles, but analysis reveals it was not then. In 1982, Blas Cabarras's experiment discovered a reading that matched magnetic monopoles, but the result was not reproduced ever again. Thus, there were doubts on whether the magnetic monopoles were actually found during that time. Then there was the macro experiment that ran from 1982 to 2000, which also showed possibility which were then ruled out. All these experiments to find the magnetic monopoles proved to be in vain, but if it were to be found, a lot of things would be affected. The famous Maxwell equations would all need to be modified if these elusive monopoles were found. The most basic equation is the Gauss's law, which showed that magnetic monopoles does not exist. For example, the surface integral of magnetic field of any area is always equal to 0. This means magnetic field always go in and out the north and south pole, but if magnetic monopoles were to exist, this would never be equal to 0. Here are some of the equations that need to be modified if magnetic monopoles exist. Other implications include providing the unified theory.